Hello everyone. Hope you and your families are safe at home and staying at home. This quarantine period is just a break, so life is on. Keep on moving. This is the last video session for us. In this video, we are going to learn about the consumerism, consumer rights, marketers' responsibilities. First, let us understand the meaning of the consumerism. Consumerism is a social and economic order that is based on the systematic creation of and fostering of a desire to purchase goods or services in our greater amounts. According to Philip Kotler, consumer is the social movement seeking to augment the rights and powers of the buyer in relation to the sellers. It is manifest in new laws, regulations and marketing practices as well as in the new public attitude towards the government and the business. Let us see the origin of the consumerism. How did the consumerism originated? It is in the existing markets of the products run in shortage, adulteration and black market practices. The profit-making attitude of the business failed to discharge social responsibilities of maintaining fair practices, fair prices, low quality of goods and providing services. For example, children's snacks items such as Lay's, Kurkure packets, Bingo packets and other snack items filled with air. That is one of the failed discharge of the fair practice. Let us know the meaning of the consumer. A person who buys any commodity or service or is a user of such commodity or service is treated as a consumer. In a sale of goods act, we have discussed in brief that a person who satisfies the following conditions is considered as consumerism. The service must have been rendered to him. He must have paid or promised to pay for the same. Let us check the reasons for the consumerism. The main reasons are low literacy levels, backwardness, lack of education and information, deceptive advertisement, vastness of the country, imbalance in the income distribution. Low literacy rates. Here, in India, in our country, many of the people are illiterates and most of them are in backward positions and they have low income. Most of the members are low income group people and lack of education and regard the product. They have no knowledge of the information regarding the products and services, and deceptive advertising keep the consumers in confusion that they place a product in their minds with a wrong perceptions, and due to vastness of the country, it is the main reason. Due to heavy population, the demand and supply conditions may also doesn't meet, and imbalance in income distributions. This is about the consumer. Here, what are the forms of consumer exploitation? Consumers are exploited mostly underweights and measures in the producing the products and high prices, substandard qualities and duplicating the articles, and lack of safety devices, poor or inadequate after sale services. In such conditions, the consumers are exploited. And next one is Consumer Rights Act 1986. What are the objectives? Consumer Protection Act enacted in the year 1986. It is a milestone in the history of socio-economic legislation in the country. Let us see the objectives. Provide for promotion and protection of consumer rights, better protection against exploitation, provide remedies for deceiving consumers, make provisions for establishment of consumer council and other authorities for the settlement of consumer disputes. Here are the consumer rights. Consumer rights are right to safety, right to information, right to choose, right to be heard, right to seek redress, right to consumer education, right to basic needs, and to right to healthy environment. Right to safety. Here, right to be protected against the marketing of goods and services which does not harm to the health and life of the property of the consumer. Right to information. Right to provide all those informations on the basis of consumer decides to buy goods and services about the quality, quantity, purity, standard and price of goods or services to protect the consumer against unfair trade practices. Third one is right to choose. Consumer has the full right to buy goods or services of his choice from among the different goods or services available in the market. Right to be heard. Consumers have the right that his complaint to be heard. Under this right, the consumer can file a complaint against all those things which prejudicial in his interest. Right to seek redress. Right to seek redressal against the seller for unfair trade practices, unscrupulous exploitation of consumers. This act provides compensation to consumers against unfair trade practices. Right to basic needs. The right to satisfaction of basic needs of the consumer must demand access to essential goods and services such as food, clothing, shelter, health care, education, etc. Next, right to healthy environment. Consumers have a right to safety in living an environment which is neither threatening or not dangerous and which permits a life of dignity and well-being. Now, let us see the topic consumer dispute redressal agencies. To protect the rights of the consumers, there are three types of redressal agencies. First one is District Consumer Disputes Redressal Forum, State Commission Redressal Commission, National Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission. In the District Consumer Disputes Redressal Forum, it is established at the district levels or at the capital state. The composition of the district level is one district judge is appointed as a member, president, and two other members who shall be persons of ability and integrity and standing and have a bachelor's degree from the recognized university, and they should have well knowledge in labor laws, economic laws and other industrial laws. Here the jurisdiction is a person or a customer or a consumer can complain against the lost goods or damaged goods not exceeding 20 lakhs, and the penalty is fine or imprisonment according to the judicial laws, the judicial policies and conditions. The penalty is measured. Appeal. If the consumer complaint is not valid, the complainant can appeal against the State Commission. In the second one is State Commission Dispute Redressal Commission. Here the composition is, here the president is the judge of the High Court and two other members who shall be the person ability, integrity and standing, same as in the district forum. Two other members should be there at all the three levels, and here the jurisdiction is the consumer can complain against the lost or damaged goods or from the 20 lakhs to 1 crore, and the penalty according to the policies of the judicial courts, and appeal against the National Commission. And National Consumer Disputes Redressal Consumer. Composition is Judge of the Supreme Court. He is the president appointed as the judge in the judge to disputes, to remove the disputes on the national level. Here two other members who shall be persons of ability, integrity and standing, and they also should have a bachelor's degree from the recognized university, and they should have well knowledge of the regarding the labor laws and economic laws and other industrial laws. All these three levels, one of the members should be a woman, and jurisdiction is above 1 crore. Penalty is according to the policies of the justice. Appeal is Supreme Court. Appeal. If the consumer's complaint is not valid, the complainant can appeal against the Supreme Court. Generally, in all these three levels, the penalty is not less imprisonment and both fine or fixed. In the imprisonment, not less than 1 month and not more than 3 years. Fine is fixed with not less than 2,000 and more than 10,000. Let us see the marketer's responsibilities. Here are the marketer's responsibilities. relationship with customer, branding, competition, innovative, events, budgeting, channel of communication, corporate social responsibilities. Relationship with customers means understanding the needs of the customers and giving value addition services, providing the value addition services, and taking feedback from the customer about the products. Next one is competition. Branding. Branding means the name, design, symbol of the product motivates the customers to purchase the product and gives emotionally positive response and create loyalty. Competition. Competition. Identify the weaknesses of the competitors and which type of product they are launching, how the competitors target the customers. All these are the responsibilities of a marketer. And create innovative. Creative and innovative thoughts of regarding the new promotions, customer retention techniques, new policy decisions regarding the product. Events, promotional events, seminars, trade meetings and trade exhibitions should be conducted by the marketer's responsibility within the given budgets and estimate costs of the products. Channels of communication like marketing ethics, company philosophies, customer relationship management, brand awareness by conducting workshops and CSR activities such as philanthropic efforts, environmental conservations. In the environmental conservations nowadays, green marketing is playing very important role. All the companies are trying to produce a green products, and corporate policies that benefits the environment and ethical business practices. Here are some examples. Database, Walmart, fair prices, database to maintain the customer relationship management. Walmart is producing environmentally healthiest goods, and Microsoft, discounts and coupons, trade shows and success parties, Starbucks, Google, value added services, ITC, and LED bulbs and electronic cars. These are all the major players in the markets, environmentally and also environmentally responsible. These are all the marketing responsibilities of the marketer, every marketer. Let us recap. In this session, we have discussed about the meaning of consumerism, understand why the consumerism evolved, and the consumer rights and responsibilities, and consumer redressal machineries, and marketers' responsibilities. With this, we have completed this session.
Thank you.